Hello there, and welcome once again to your Renewed Faith Devotions as we reflect on the great influences of the faith. We continue to reflect on the life of Lazarus, and we reach the climax of the story. Let us hear these powerful verses together. From John's Gospel, chapter 11 and verse 38, I read, "Then Jesus, again groaning in himself, came to the tomb. It was a cave, and a stone lay against it. Jesus said, 'Take away the stone.' Martha, the sister of him who was dead, said to him, 'Lord, by this time there is a stench, for he has been dead 4 days.' Jesus said to her, 'Did I not say to you that if you would believe, you would see the glory of God?' Then they took away the stone from the place where the dead man was lying. And Jesus lifted up his eyes and said, 'Father, I thank you that you have heard me, and I know that you always hear me. But because of the people who are standing by, I said this, that they may believe that you sent me.' Now, when he had said these things, he cried with a loud voice, 'Lazarus, come forth!' And he who had died came out bound hand and foot with grave clothes, and his face was wrapped with a cloth. Jesus said to them, 'Loose him and let him go.'" What a scene! Jesus, still deeply moved, stands before the sealed tomb. He commands the stone to be removed. Martha, ever practical, protests, "Lord, by this time there's a stench, for he's been dead 4 days." She is thinking of what is natural, what is reasonable, what is possible. But Jesus gently reminds her of the word he had already spoken to her. "Did I not say to you that if you would believe, you would see the glory of God?" And then he prays. Not because he needs to convince the Father, not at all, but so that those standing around may believe. And then, with a voice of authority that echoes through eternity, he cries, "Lazarus, come forth." And then the impossible happens. The man who had been dead 4 days walks out of the tomb, still wrapped in grave clothes. Jesus simply said, "Loose him and let him go." My friends, let's think about this. Have you ever considered what would have happened if Jesus had responded immediately to Mary and Martha's first message? If he had come at once and healed Lazarus while he was still sick? We would have recorded here only a miracle of healing. But because Jesus delayed, because he waited until the situation looked completely hopeless, God performed something far greater, the miracle of resurrection. You must remember, God often chooses not to answer the lesser request, so that he might do the greater work. This is a profound truth for our own lives. How many times have we prayed earnestly for something and heaven seemed silent? How often have we asked for healing, for relief, for an open door, only to wait in the darkness? It's in those moments that we are tempted to think that God has forgotten us or does not even care. But here the story of Lazarus teaches us that our timing is not God's timing, and our lesser is not always his greater. The delay was not denial, it was preparation for glory. Martha had to learn to trust beyond what she could see or smell. She had to believe even where every natural sign said it was too late. And when she did, she witnessed the glory of God in a way she could never have imagined. So, whatever tomb you're standing in front of, a situation that feels 4 days dead, a prayer that seems unanswered, a hope that has been buried and forgotten. Hear the gentle reminder of Jesus. Did I not say to you that if you would believe, you would see the glory of God? My friend, He is still the one who calls the dead to life. He is still the resurrection and the life. He is still writing stories where what looks like the end becomes the stage for His greater glory.